All right, we're back. This is, The Invincible, based on Stanislaw Lem. When I updated the Twitch schedule, I accidentally wrote Isaac Asimov for one moment. So, great work there. You've played 4 hours of the game, and that's what you get. Hi, Ada, how's it going? Okay, let's see. Audio volume is kind of high today. So, this game has save points, so we're gonna end up a little earlier than we were. Oh, and it summarizes. Earlier, descend. Oh, I think that's a decent. Earlier descent on the probe led to its damage. Yasna helps Novik repair the machine.
Gorsky to base. I repeat, this is Gorsky. Base, come in. No doubt, it's him. Let's keep listening. But as soon as you report anything, Doctor, I'll stop the recording. Bugger. No confirmation again. I report. I've made an amazing discovery. Geometric structures that a thicket of bushy, pointed rods and slats. Mostly iron, but not only. Molybdenum, carbon, tungsten. All together similar to a giant integrated circuit. A million swarm of tangled cables. Not a trace of electric current, polarity, not even residual magnetism. Maybe once upon a time, centuries ago, petawatts or exawatts of power flowed this way. To compare with something, it's probably a machine. Some kind of information collective structure. Maybe it was some kind of electronic brain. It makes me think of the Lyrans. A race of extinct sentient beings. Supposedly, they knew about light astrogation before we invented the wheel. They had to save themselves from the explosion of Nova. They sent ships. The remains of those ships have been found, ashed to a chip glued together. I've seen hypothetical schematics. The structures here remind me of those. Okay, moving on. Readings. Well, that's it. What follows is just a humming noise. Any thoughts, Doctor?
So far, it all leads to one conclusion. This is not a place for a man, nor for any humanoids.
Then who is it for?
Maybe it's really an alien technology. Those Lyrans.
As far as I know, all information about the Lyran civilization is just guesswork. Many consider Lyrans to be just a myth, so I wouldn't take it too seriously.
Well, I think there might be something to it.
By the way, you were right, Doctor. Gorsky did lose himself in his discovery, in spite of everything.
Alright, so one little detail is that I got a new graphics card, and so this is it, and so I might have to fiddle with the settings a little bit. So give me a second, because the webcam seems to be quite jittery. I guess... Yeah, it recalibrated itself. You look laggy, but the game looks good. Yeah. I think I'm gonna just try this and see if that stays. Still seems to be a bit on the laggy side. Yeah. It's weird because like it goes fine as soon as I pull the app to front. But it doesn't really... Let's see, for one, I don't think... The problem is I can't test it because at the moment that I change settings, I'm in the camera app. And that means that as soon as I switch out, it seems to lower the performance. The setting... Let's not make it automatic. And maybe let's put it on the CPU first. See if that makes any difference. The weird thing is it seems to be pulling it like removing CPU time from the camera as soon as I switch back into the game. Okay, let's see. I mean, here seems better. And now I think that's better. It still might be a little laggy, but I think it's good enough. You don't need super precision from my face. So the probe is coming with us. Yeah, so that's definitely, at least this here is our probe. We demand face precision, face fidelity, yeah, something like that. Okay, you're going ahead. Okay, and then waiting there. Yeah, so that's ours.
There are more traces, this time handprints, and a drop detector.
What? Did I hear you right?
Yes, sir. You heard me right. As if he fell and then crawled on all fours.
Bloodstains?
No. Luckily, nothing like that.
I'm not quite sure. I think that wasn't the answer I gave before. So I guess we're in an alternate timeline from the previous stream now. Which we are anyway. Right. Oh, we didn't see that. Oh, it just says no passage. Okay. Oh, there's equipment.
I found something. Again.
I'm listening.
Ah, okay.
I suspect Gorsky might have damaged his suit.
If the tear doesn't exceed 20 millimeters, the reactive polymer layers will self-seal.
That's true. Nevertheless, it looks worse and worse. I found more of his gear.
Back in the camp, you reported Merritt's abandoned things.
A backpack and a journal, yes. This scene looks disturbingly similar. No one of sound mind would decide to go down this way. And yet Gorsky...
I mean, you would at least check the next one. So my theory so far is that he probably was chased by something. Or, you know, I don't know. Could have been something behind him.
Ouch!
Jasna, what is it?
I took a shortcut.
On purpose?
Not really.
But no one will ever know because we don't leave handprints. Okay, you're going down there. Which is, I guess, a hint where we are supposed to go. Let's just go up for a moment. Okay, we can't really go up here. Oh, we're leaving footprints? Oh. Yes. Cool. Always love games with footprints. It's most of these games are like really nice fidelity, but there's still this little bit of disconnect where you're not really affecting the world, and so everything they can give you where you affect the world, even in small ways, just makes it feel more real. Like, of course, the big thing are decisions and story moments, but in this case, it's often... Okay, that doesn't look super good. But yeah, in this case, just, you know, having footsteps just makes it feel less than, oh, this is all just a painted texture, and more like, you know, there is actually dust here. Okay, I guess we're sliding down here. Oh, no, we're actually just walking. Okay. And here is his stuff.
Focus. What now?
It's good, though, that the save point was fairly recent. Like, we're already in stuff we hadn't seen before.
Finally! I have his position.
A visual?
Not yet.
He's somewhere there. And we can't go here, so this is the load tunnel, I guess.
Gorsky, are you here? It's me, Yasna.
Still nothing.
Yeah.
Wait. Here's the scanner. Just have a quick peek if there's anything here. Oh. There's a backpack.
I found his backpack. You know what that means, sir?
Yes, he's without oxygen. We must hurry.
Oh, there he is. I see him. He's lying in a sinkhole. Doctor, answer me, please.
That doesn't look too good. The drone went this way. Oops. It was as if I had been pushed.
Got him. He's not moving.
He's still breathing. Okay.
Gorsky! Gorsky! Look at me! His eyes are closed.
Is he breathing?
He's alive, but barely.
Did he react in any way?
Saturation is within the lower range. Risk of tissue hypoxia.
And the reactions?
Gorsky! Come on!
Calm down, Doctor. Get him out of there. The probe's already looking for a landing site.
Okay. pushing forward to pull him out.
Okay, let me just... I'm pulling him out. Done. He's out. I activated his SOS. You should pick up a transmission with his parameters, sir. Well?
No, nothing. The transmitter in the suit must be too weak.
Should I retrieve his booster from the backpack?
No point. Better to set up a relay. We have to do it anyway so that Hopper can land in this maze. Have a preliminary scan of your surroundings. There's an open area nearby. You have to move Gorsky there. The probe will guide you.
But he's not stable. I must share my oxygen with him, Astrogator.
You'd need a spare for that. The protocol doesn't provide for connecting two suits at the same time.
I admit, I'd rather not give him mine.
Nobody expects that. On the contrary, I'd not allow it.
So can we get his?
The membrane looks intact.
What did you say? I didn't hear.
Oh, okay. I thought we could...
Lander, my friend. I'll hook you up in the lander.
I still can't hear you, Doctor.
It's nothing, Astrogator. Only static.
Okay. Can't we hook him up to his backpack? Can we go back? Let's just try this. I don't know if there's a timer on anything and if we're just about to run out our time. No, I guess we can't use this. Okay. I wonder why we can't just go back, grab his... Like, did he...
Are you out in the open already?
Sort of. Yes.
Once you've set up the transmitter, I should start receiving.
That was a bit of an abrupt ending.
There it is. Pulse, heart rate, saturation, almost within the range. Now, mark the place for the lander. What was that?
I don't know. Everything is shaking.
Doctor,
No! No!
please hold on. I'll take hold of the way.
I caught the probe. I'm... Fuck! I'm flying.
Okay. Given how badly that went the last time.
What? What was that? investigator. I'm underground. It's hard to determine my exact location. Novik, do you copy? Base, come in. I'm sending an SOS. Anyone, please. Okay. Stay calm. Just keep it together. Heartbeat's racing, but saturation hasn't dropped below the tissue norm. Not yet, at least.
I guess saturation below the tissue norm means she's out of oxygen? Or what? I guess I can't do anything here, can I? Hello. Okay, I guess we're going the only way we can. We'll manage. I think she's saying not yet out of O2, yeah.
Deposit of water, probably unsafe for consumption. I'd rather not risk it. Meteoric waters. No, too deep. Let's hope it's not fossil. Otherwise, I'll never reach the surface.
Okay. That's a nice... All these scientific observations are cool.
Slippery terrain. Poor visibility. Considering all factors, situation hopeless. At least I got flares. Oh, come on. Gotta be kidding me.
I guess. I mean, so far it's looking good because we're at least... It's still something we can fit through, and there seems to be light somewhere. So... But of course that could just be...
Okay. Careful. No!
Ooh. No chance. No hope.
Great.
Deep abyss. Narrow passage.
I just... can't. Pretty much fucked. That's my considered opinion. Fucked.
Okay.
Novik? If the radio is still receiving... Oh, there's hope. I can't be too far underground. I need to act fast. I hear you. But you don't. currently?
2:20 p.m. Fifth day of the mission.
Bollocks. I think I preferred it the other way round. Okay. I'm coming to you, Astrogator.
Jesus. This is basically quick time events, just with the forward button. Well, slow time events. Alright. Oh. The load tunnel is welcome. That looks promising. They're definitely good at giving you a mood to work with. Okay, this is, yeah. This is the moment where, like...
Astrogator. Astrogator? Still nothing. I used to find all the reporting annoying. But the silence is even worse. Dark thoughts creep in. Dr. Gorsky may already be dead. Something attacked me. And it could have got to him too. I hope you're monitoring his vitals, Astrogator. And we'll come back for him. Unless I die here.
Wait, something attacked her? I thought it was just like an earthquake or something. Interesting. So is this Yasna going paranoid, or is that
I think it's
me missing something? But yeah, this is pretty much like you know, this is a game, so I'm assuming that there is an exit somewhere. But it's also like if this was real, then you don't have that many chances.
I can't stop. Did you really say that? I think I'm starting to freak out.
Jeez.
I've had enough.
It's like you don't even know if there's an exit.
Okay, forward. Faster. We're racing against time, Yasna. We're fighting for our lives. Enough of this nonsense. I can't keep fighting. Your timing is perfect, as usual. Any more advice? I thought so. You know, I did what I could, but it still wasn't enough. I have the right to finally give up. No. Not yet. I will not give up. I'll just take a breather.
2 days, 48 hours.
Huh? What?
That's how long I can wait before I have to fly away. I could also break all the rules. All unprocedural. Leave Koval and Crouch as a set-off for you. One life above the other. And most likely condemn us all. Nevertheless, I'm inclined to do so.
Of course you wouldn't let me die in peace.
I like the design language that they mark.
I can handle. I will not give up.
How they mark climbing spots, but it looks like it's marked by mountaineers with magnesia. Yeah. I mean, in other games, it's sort of, you know, like you're assuming that there's other people. And, you know, it might just be, you know, the good handholds.
I did it, Astrogator. Too bad you can't hear me.
Huh.
Oh, wow. I don't believe my eyes. Bones of some prehistoric reptile. And coal deposits, I assume. Finally, we have proof. There was life on the surface of Regis 3. Millions of years ago. But for some reason now there's nothing. Not even bacteria or viruses. I'm starting to suspect that someone or something forces life into the water. Perhaps preventing it from moving ashore. If so, I think it's still happening today. The question is, have I encountered this thing already? You never seem to get tired, Novik. I hear you more and more. Does that mean I'm close?
Seems like I should be able to get through here, but we don't see anything. Nope. Nope. Okay, this is just an ending. That's where I came from, so I guess this might be the way to go.
Even more fossils. And without comms. No one will even know about this discovery if I'm stuck here. Unless HQ sends another expedition. Then they will find those bones along with mine.
Ah, now I'm on the other side. Perfect. That's a bit trusting in the game design, basically. It's just the only way I can go. But the question is, am I still going in the right direction?
Novik. Do I really hear you? Or is my mind playing tricks on me?
I don't know.
Me too. What if something's waiting out there for me? Something that calls my fall? No. Don't hesitate. I will die if I stay here.
Yeah. Yeah, the climbing handhelds make sense in a world that is lived in by other people. Because there you can say, okay, there's a bunch of people who climbed before you did. So you can, you know, it might be like, you know, smoothed out from frequent use. Which of course means at some point those handholds might be too used up to actually use.
A way out. Astrogator, I'm close. Damn it. I was sure he would hear me this time. I'm coming!
That doesn't sound too good. Like, he definitely just said goodbye.
Yes, sir. I'm getting your SOS. Receiving your vitals. Do you hear me?
Astrogator, I'm here. Over.
Finally! Yes, sir. You can't even imagine. It's really good to hear your voice again, Doctor.
Sir, I've heard you all the way.
Yes, sir. Are you saying what?
I don't quite understand myself.
All right. Let's leave that for now. Are you injured in any way?
No.
What was that? Yes, sir. Are you there? Do you copy?
What kind of deadly shit is this?
Doctor, what are you talking about?
There's something here. It looks like a machine. It burned a hole in the wall. And now it's marching with these kind of crab legs.
Damn. You must evacuate immediately.
Actually, I recognize this noise. It's a damn thing that dropped me underground.
It's very likely. I even have a suspicion of what exactly we're dealing with. One of the flagship machines of the Alliance would match the description. Walking antimatter cannon. Antimatter.
I think it's moving away from me.
Excellent. Don't stop yet, though. The greater the distance between you and this machine, the better.
How is it possible that the Alliance machine got here before us?
I'd like to know myself. If our intel's incorrect and Invincible already landed on Regis 3, they would have a huge advantage over us. So why won't they confront our ship head on?
I can see a passage, but it...
Whoop.
Shit!
What?
It's still here. I have to... I'm stuck. I can't move. Oh, it's coming at me.
Yes, sir. Please talk.
It's getting closer. It's gonna crush me. I've got nowhere to run. I'm
Oh,
gonna die
the
here
drone.
after all.
Huh.
Jasna, we must evacuate you. I'm getting parameters. Pulse saturation. Please confirm you're there.
I'm okay. The probe did something. As if... I don't know.
I saw the readings. Gave a distress signal and then followed a series of directives that I didn't implement. Currently, it does not respond to commands.
I'll check on it. I guess it's busted for good. Cursed crap. Oh, the hatch fell down.
Probably from the registry. Can you get the record?
Let's see. guessed right, sir. The Alliance is indeed already on the planet.
Okay, some technician or something, and a few others.
They even managed to set up a field base.
How could headquarters have got it so wrong? According to intelligence, the Invincible was not due to arrive for another 14 days.
I guess we should ask them back home.
I like how the data is all comic book pages, yeah. Okay. They're moving into this. What's that? Is that our people? Or just... It looks like they are approaching the shadows and our people are coming out. But I don't know, maybe it's just their people seeing something. Oh, here's some weird machine that I guess they turned on? I don't know.
And that's me. Wow. It really did almost flatter me. Probe. It distracted the antimats.
You say that as if it did it on purpose.
How else to explain it?
Coincidence?
I don't believe in such coincidences, Astrogator.
And it destroyed the probe. Or what? Or it exploded? Okay. Olga. It's nice that they put the
Not
name
much
on.
left of it.
The probe was broadcasting a while ago, so maybe we can save its call.
You could say that since I found the probe, I haven't been alone.
I'm sorry, Yasna. Maybe it can still be rebuilt. Anyway, you're not entirely alone.
I feel like I've lost another companion. My last one.
You still have me.
Not down here.
I wish she said she'd say something.
Okay. It cooled down.
Are you talking about the probe call?
Well, they say in order to win over a person, you have to steal their heart. But the key is to get their brain.
You know that's just a metaphor.
Anatomically incorrect and highly overused, yes. Okay. Time to get out of here.
Okay. So, the question is...
Not good. You simply don't get a break.
What is it this time?
Stormfront is approaching your location.
Now of all times.
I know, Doctor. But please muster up a little more strength. Let's not forget that the Alliance is in the vicinity.
Wait a minute. Do you have any specific expectations of me? Since I'm nearby their troops.
It's hard to call them specific. We need to learn more.
You're missing the most important thing, sir. We still have to save Gorsky. I don't know what your silence means.
I was going to tell you later. I'm really sorry.
What?
His readings...
No. You don't have to finish. I understand.
You did what you could.
No. I did what I thought was right.
Come on, Doctor. He didn't die due to lack of oxygen. He bled out, likely from the fall.
Enough! I've heard enough. By the way, how long have we been out?
It's the longest 20 minutes of my life, give or take.
I heard you some of the time. This time we were cut off the other way. In one place in particular, I had a pretty clear transmission.
I'm listening.
Yeah, you said that you would break the rules for me.
That moment.
So I heard right.
Yes, but the rules had little to do with it, Jasna. It's rather common sense. I would definitely send Artie for you, but would I go alone? I don't know. I hate to admit it, but in my current condition, I would be more of a burden than a help on the ground.
Yeah. Given the broken leg, I don't think he can really mount a rescue mission even if he wants to.
Oh, damn it. The storm's getting worse.
The blinking, I really don't like the blinking animation. I know they're going for eyes are closing, but like since you only have one eye, it really feels weird and takes me out of things. Oh. I'm a rover, seldom sober.
I'm approaching the vehicle.
Any damage?
Hard to tell. I could have helped him after all.
What? What are you talking about?
I could have left him that fucking tank. Another one was just around the corner. What a cruel joke.
That's absurd, Doctor. You had no way of knowing. Besides, you'd harm yourself even if...
Please, just stop. I know what I did. And I know what the consequences are. But the light inside works. There isn't a living soul here.
Are you sure? Please take a look around.
It's clear that no one's coming out at me. I'm all alone.
Is that disappointment I hear? Anyway.
Not disappointment, but tiredness. Are you surprised?
No, not at all. It's understandable.
So, now I can get in, I guess.
There's no one inside either. The equipment looks undamaged, though.
Please don't tell me I have to drive. Dot is so hard to see. How do I do this? It's so hard to see the dot with all the water on the mouse movement.
The engine started.
Then what are you waiting for? Leave this cursed place.
Okay, they're not making me drive. It's...
Are you driving?
Or is it? Oh god, they're making me drive.
How are the conditions?
I'm going. Please talk to me. Maybe that will calm me down. Oh shit! It hit the bonnet!
Don't worry. Even if it hits the rover directly, you'll come out unscathed. A vehicle is kind of a Faraday cage. The energy will flow through the body and discharge into the ground. Everything will be fine. You'll see. I remember a mission on Eden 5. At that time I was still a coordinator, but the crew was quite similar. Chemist, cyberneticist, a doctor, an engineer and a physicist. Simple reconnaissance mission. But there was a miscalculation and we crashed the rocket. Then we put it back together. From whatever was on hand. It's quite a machine. A true Frankenstein's monster, so to speak. Even more terrifying were the creatures we found on the surface of Eden.
Oh, wait. Creatures? You are making this up, aren't you, sir?
Not at all. I was indeed on a mission to Eden. However, I might have exaggerated a bit.
No idea where I'm driving and what my objective is. Like, I guess... Ooh. Okay. This way! Okay, I mean, the driving is weird. It's basically like you're walking with a little less control. It doesn't really feel like driving.
Damn it! I'm having trouble finding the right way.
You've got to head southwest.
How am I supposed to know where southwest is? I don't have a compass, remember?
The city attracts lightning, so the fewer flashes on the horizon, the better.
How far am I from the city's border?
Considering how fast you're moving, if you're heading straight to the destination, as long as no structures collapse.
You don't know, do you?
It's not that simple. There are too many unknown variables.
Okay. No. This way.
Status?
Okay.
How are you doing, Yasna?
I'm still alive. The signal's just weak.
Unfortunately, yes. But it's hardly surprising.
What did that say? It's really like walking.
It's
Yeah, it's
okay.
weird.
The storm has subsided.
I mean, they made some effort, but it really handles weirdly. But I guess it's better than like if they tried to do driving physics and had done them badly.
I found a place to hide.
A Faraday cage?
That's not it. I left the structures behind. It's an ordinary rock formation.
Even better. You have to catch your breath eventually. Can I ask for one thing? Could you find the model number of the rover?
What for?
I've got an idea, but it depends on the model.
Emmett's 2001. Could that be it?
Let me see. Bingo. Emmets are equipped with a black box. Please find it.
I have the box, but it's all locked up.
Really? They must have changed the equipment because I have no information about a key.
Where did you even get a catalogue of their gear from, sir? And anyway, it doesn't matter. What should I do?
1 second. I need to think. Don't know if this can help. But the Alliance labels black boxes as data loggers. Eureka! Cable access. Look for something resembling a socket, a plug.
I am looking. Oh, this thing maybe? Maybe I have to go over here.
I think I have something like that.
Then you can connect to the probe's brain there. And presto.
Won't work. These inputs are not compatible with Commonwealth plugs.
From the outside, our equipment is different, but inside we have the same guts, so to speak. The cable on the back of the box should already fit.
Same guts, hey? Just like with humans.
Cable on the back of the box. That's kind of interesting.
Okay, it's in.
Just a moment. Well done, Doctor. I'm receiving a signal.
So, what now?
You can finally rest. It'll take me a while to dig through all the records.
The rover was connected to a base.
The one from the slides?
Most probably.
I wonder what that means with that the plug on the bag should already fix. So like if like I guess the Alliance, and I don't know what we actually belong to, but like did they maybe get their hands on some older Alliance tech and reverse engineer it, and that's why some of the things work the same way?
No one is transmitting from the base.
I'd suggest you lie down. The storm's raging. Best to sleep through the night.
It may not be that simple. I'm too tired to sleep.
Yeah, I know that paradox all too well. Can I help you somehow?
Maybe I'll fall asleep if we talk.
Naturally. Do you have anything specific in mind?
Well, I'd love to know some official secrets about the Alliance base. The reason they're interested in this desiccated, bizarre planet that is Regis 3.
Are you implying that I should know these secrets?
Yes. I think you're hiding something from me, sir. And at this stage of the mission, I lack both the strength and the inclination to beat around the bush.
In that case, let me reveal something I should never say as a commander. I have no idea what's going on this desiccated, fossilized egg. I don't know where the Alliance forces came from, why they came, or what they're doing here. Ever since we lost contact with the camp, I've had the feeling that I am deep in the dark.
Yeah, me too. Quite literally.
So I suggest we talk about something else, instead of getting ahead of ourselves. A more light-hearted subject, perhaps.
May I ask why you became an astronaut?
There are two answers to this question. An honest one, and a personal lie. To give you the clearest picture of the truth, I'd have to tell you both.
I'm all ears.
As Cadets, we participated in a series of meetings. HQ organized them to encourage potential recruits. We all said the same thing, just a little different. We all wanted to push the boundaries of human potential, discover what is undiscovered. Remembering childhood memories when we first heard about the brave forces of the Commonwealth. Sometimes these speeches were already being prepared during the training, if you understand what I mean. Every astronaut wished to explore space. They had to wish that. But my reason, an honest reason, not a nice-sounding memory that never happened, I've never been able to find my place. So I came to the conclusion that I would not find it anywhere except out here, in space. Although I never dreamed of exploring. Such lofty ideas as expanding human limits were of little interest to me. It was among my crew that I... Not good. Don't get a break.
What was it this time?
Stormfront approaching the location.
Oh, wait. Astrogator, can you explain to me what I'm hearing right now?
This is a recording from the rover. The Alliance has apparently broken the encryption of our radio channel.
Oh, bollocks. So what do we do?
We need to change the frequency and encryption key.
What's the point? As soon as you give me a new channel, they will overhear us and change it as well.
Just look at the probe's brain.
Olga? What's with...
All you have to do is watch it closely. I'm switching now. Waiting for you to join.
Oh, I see. The new frequency is... Okay, the channel is active. Now the encryption key. The first 3 digits of the cipher are...
3, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. 3, 2, 7.
The next is...
2, 2, 3. 2, 1, 3. What? 2, 1, 3. 4. Ah, okay. Missed one.
Yasna?
I'm here.
Well done. That should buy us some time.
So, how should we continue?
Don't you need more time to rest?
I do. But there's no way I'm going to sleep now. Besides, nothing's stopping me anymore. The storm has subsided.
All right. Let's not risk evacuating directly from the city. Should be safer outside its perimeter. I took the liberty of looking through the photos of the nearby area. Everything north and east of your location looks relatively safe. All you have to do is move away from this cluster of metal.
So, should I go back to the ship?
That's an odd question. Of course you should come back. Now even more than ever. Very concerned for your safety, Doctor.
No need to be. I'm fine.
Oop. Oh, okay. They're not making me drive the rest, I hope. I think they've found a good balance between...
Astrogator, I think I've gone far enough. There is a vast open area in front of me. Astrogator? The city is no longer visible. We need to decide what to do next. Dragonfly, over? Are you there?
Yes, please excuse me. I was in the infirmary. Is the coast clear?
Yep, all clear.
Good. Give me a moment. I'm looking at the satellite images.
Have you examined Merritt's body yet?
I wired her brain to a grave tapper, if that's what you're asking.
Yes, that's what I meant. Have you watched the memory recording?
Yes, but they didn't say anything because the picture is ambiguous. To put it mildly, a lot of black dots. The graininess of the image is extremely bad. All right, I've got it. Sector AZ-25... Let's say AZ-2504. Please check if it's fit to land.
Where is that? Ah, back there somewhere. Which button? Telemeter on.
Like I said, it looks good. Clear opening, flat terrain.
Excellent. Please go there while I prepare the lander. I'll just pack Artie inside.
So that's it. You're taking me to the Dragonfly. We're flying away from here for good.
We have no other choice, Doctor. At this stage of the mission, we can only minimize losses. You understand that, don't you? Yes, sir?
I wasn't keen on this mission from the start. We were supposed to return a long time ago. And that's what I want. I want all of us to return home, dead or alive.
Please remember, we have just one lander left. As a commander, I must first ensure your safe return. Only then I'll send Artie with other tasks.
Can I continue driving? Yeah, okay. Not sure if that's the smartest idea. Was this where I'm supposed to go? Or do I drive? Not quite sure. I think I'm driving down there. Okay. There's a bit like early on they had like a, I guess it kind of helps. Oh right, I have a map. Good point. Thank you. Landing zone. Okay. Yeah, I guess I almost forgot the map. I'm just glad that it's basically just like that the car is running and that there's like no skill to this. Oh, road to the Alliance base. So I guess what I could do is go to the Alliance base and do something like sabotage or whatever.
I'm about to head out to the desert area. Has the lander taken off?
Yes, a second ago. Threshold of 18,000.
The line's breaking up. Can you hear me?
Okay. I guess we'll need our map. Choose your further destination. So I guess I'm just driving ahead.
What's happening?
I've lost control of the lander. Do you see it?
Just a sec. I have to get off.
Oh, that was foreshadowing earlier.
It hasn't yet pierced the cloud cover.
There it is. That doesn't
There it
look
is.
good.
Oh no. Flying too fast. It's going to shatter.
Yasna, status. What's the lander's condition?
I don't know. All I see is a thick plume of smoke. But considering the speed it hit the ground at, I
don't understand how it happened. I checked it thoroughly. It's fully functional. Couldn't have been an accident. I don't believe it.
I'm gonna check what's left of it.
Of course, that's a bad place to be. There's a friend on the dashboard. Cute.
Fuck! Damn it! It's... I'm done for. No.
Yasna,
No.
calm down. Breathe.
I'm gonna die here. And for what? I saved no one. No one.
Yasna, snap out of it. That's an order. We can't give up just yet. We'll find a way to get you out of there, even if it's the last thing I do.
We're gonna act like nothing happened and forget about my little nervous breakdown. Splendid.
No, Yasna. I'm not forgetting anything.
Oh, so you'll put it in the report, sir?
That's not what I meant.
So can I... I'm kind of stuck here. Okay, maybe... And don't these Alliance people see her? Yeah, that's kind of what I'm expecting. If they see something crash, aren't they going to come here? Is there? Oh, RT is still there. I think.
Something's left of Artie.
Ah, good. So there's a chance we can extract key information from it.
Somehow it still looks active.
Ask him what happened to the lander.
Ask. He doesn't speak.
But he gives yes or no signals. Give him the analysis command. Formulate questions in such a way so that he can confirm or deny.
Artie, question analysis command. Did an enemy missile hit Hopper? No. It wasn't a missile. Maybe it's a storm? Some error.
Apparently he can't give a definitive answer.
Damn. It shorted out. So, what now?
Then you must go to the Alliance camp. I wanted to avoid it at all costs, but we have no choice. This is your only chance.
It's all because of this goddamn planet. I bet the Alliance is sick of it too.
Let's hope so. And I don't say this out of hostility. If they were in trouble, they might be more cooperative.
Okay.
You're approaching their coordinates. Yasna,
Yes?
even if you're absolutely right and this planet is to blame, that doesn't make the Alliance our allies. We must be careful when dealing with them. First, observe them from a distance, and only then take action.
Maybe the rover?
I will be cautious. Like always. You must understand that I have no other choice. The people of the Alliance are my last hope for help.
I know, Doctor. I know. I'll let you know when you cross their perimeter. Once you've crossed, hide the rover. Behind a bend, or under a ledge. Telemetry observation will be vital. Once we know the camp's weaponry situation, we'll decide what to do next.
Copy that.
What's that? I think it's just a rock. Let's look at the map. Map doesn't really say anything. They sort of have Bethesda controls, like going...
Hey, what was that?
I've set up a warning signal. Now you're near enough that they can see the rover.
Okay. Maybe there? Is that hiding? Nope. Hideout, okay. Game, I don't know what you want from me. Maybe this? No?
The base is in front of me.
Already?
Some object is flying over their base.
Can you tell me more?
It's 15, 20 meters high. It has an upright silhouette, and it looks like a balloon.
It could be a balloon.
And that doesn't surprise you?
Not everything that flies needs jet engines. What markings does it have?
I don't know. And I don't know how to get out of here. Game, don't do this to me. Can I save? No, I cannot save. Yeah, I guess I'll have to, but like it said I hide, I should
Yeah,
hide.
I'm not kidding. If you don't stop, I'll do it for you.
I'm trying to. It's like I can't see out of this bloody thing, and Maybe I'll just have to rely on him doing it. Maybe here?
What the? How did you do that?
Jasna, it's understandable that you want to know what's going on here as soon as possible. I want to know too, but I won't allow you to kill yourself in foolish haste. I turn the rover's engine off remotely, and I'm not turning it on until you've concluded your reconnaissance. Understood? Did you understand?
Yes. Apparently I've no other choice.
After all, you said yourself that you would be cautious. Why the sudden change of mind?
Because I can't understand the controls.
I'm nervous about this meeting than I'd like to admit.
The Alliance will gladly take advantage of your every weakness, Jasna. You must keep it together.
Can't get out, so what am I supposed to do now? Oh, if I press F, we actually exit the vehicle, but I can't use the door like I did 15 times before. I just randomly pushed buttons hoping that something would work. Jesus, and now finally I can scan this thing.
RB1. What does it mean?
It's an ID number. Denotes an advanced scout balloon. How far from you is it?
Around 400.
Not as far as I would like it to be. Might have you within camera range.
Yeah, so some things they do really good in this game. But like in making it clear what you're supposed to do, they give you like directions that are completely useless. And then lock you into, let's see, can I go back?
I've seen enough. Can I go on? The longer I put it off, the more nervous I get.
All right. I'll no longer stop you.
I was actually trying to hide it. I wanted to do some more reconnaissance. Can I still do that? Or did I progress the story now by accident? There's a crane or something down there. There's some sort of shield there. What's that? The floor tiles are a bit iffy. I guess that's the new graphics card. So I'm kind of wondering if I did enough reconnaissance, or if that basically goofed on the mechanics. I'm also kind of tempted. Nah, let's continue. I was kind of tempted to go, hey, I'll just I'll go to the last checkpoint and risk having to redo some things. But the thing is, we don't really know if we could have done any more, and at this point I don't really feel like doing this again.
We'll most likely lose contact soon. So let me be clear. It won't be easy to gain their trust. Things can go wrong, even if you can prove that you came to them of your own free will. If there's an escalation, remember one thing. I'll do everything in my power to negotiate your safe return to the Commonwealth. Worst case scenario, we'll opt for a prisoner exchange. Until then, please cooperate with them. And during the interrogation, don't resist. Astrobiologists generally do not possess information that's sensitive to the Commonwealth. At worst, you'll give away the details of our last mission. Of course, it'd be better if that didn't happen. But I know their methods of interrogation, and in all fairness, they're very effective.
Hang on, sir. What exchange? I'm not a spy, I'm a scientist.
I'm afraid that doesn't change anything. You want information about Regis 3. For that reason alone, they might consider you a spy.
But what kind of spy exposes themselves to direct questions?
A desperate one, Doctor.
Okay, where are we supposed to go? I guess here. Okay, that's the miner, so I guess we're not.
Since we have no idea what's gonna happen, I want you to know that you were always a fair commander, even if you were quite strict. I guess what I'm trying to say is...
Please, stop, Doctor. You can tell me when you get back. In person. Understood?
Yes, sir.
What is this? Vehicles in a walking sim? Cheating! Well, if it is any consolation to you, the way this thing drives, it's basically like walking. Like... I mean, that turn... It handles like a boat in a bathtub. Slightly motion sickness inducing. Yeah, it's not super... Oh, I guess we can drive through the water? I have no idea where I'm going. Anyone have an idea? This is the problem with this game. Like, it's really good at establishing the mood, at the characters, at the story, the world. I mean, a lot of that is probably just Stanislaw Lem, but, you know, you can screw it up. But they're not good at giving you any directions what to do. And earlier, sometimes that was fine, because, like, the whole story is you're stuck on an unknown planet, and you basically have no idea what to do. So, totally fine. Okay, so I think we drove in a circle just now. But let's do that, because then we should have it on our map. Right. Yeah, that's basically... Go to the Alliance base. No shit, Sherlock. I know that. The problem is, where the heck is the Alliance base? That's the thing nobody's telling me. That here, right there is the problem with this game. Like, it gives you instructions that are obvious. What it doesn't give you is, wait, let me... We checked this, right? This is a thing with wheels, not a... Oh, I guess... No, those are just... No, I think they can rotate. Okay, so at least that explains why it turns so steeply. But, like, it basically drives like a caterpillar. It's weird. Okay, so that's where we've driven. Tank steering, yeah, sort of, pretty much, yeah. Like this thing would, you know? You just take one of the caterpillars backwards and the other forward. Yeah, it feels very... I guess if the wheels are, but you don't see the wheels here, so we don't know.
Access to the base is protected by a force field.
If these are Dirac emitters, and I'm sure they are, nothing will get through. Is there an opening from the other side?
I'll see.
Okay, so I guess that will be this way. Okay, so not only does F work to get out of the vehicle, but E as well. But clicking earlier didn't. Like, this thing always went to forbidden. Alright. Whatever a Dirac emitter is.
How odd.
What?
There's no one here. Nobody.
Impossible. Even if there aren't many of them in the camp, someone would have noticed you.
I'm not blind, sir. There's really no one here.
Don't get out yet. Could be some kind of trick.
Not a living soul.
Better for your safety if they make the first move. If you really don't see anyone. All right then. Enter the base. Just slowly, with your hands up.
I'm going. What have I got to lose anyway?
Your life, Doctor.
Well, losing that anyway. If I don't find anyone here. Nobody home? That looks like it's open. Bit covered in sand.
I'm going in. Clear. For now. I can't hear anyone either.
Huh. They found something? Looks like they found a rock or something. Or multiple rocks. A black hole, the summary of quarterly research. The empiric research and simulations conducted throughout the last quarter led our team to the following conclusions. 1. Every kind of matter may become a black hole. 2. A black hole may trap light using the force of gravity. 3. We accede to the thesis that the existence of an object such as a black hole is a consequence of the general theory of relativity. 4. A black hole may absorb a star even of the size of the sun. 5. The star's consumption, or in other words, the star's dematerialization, is accompanied by the flash of matter coming from inside of a black hole. The scope of intensified verification. The object of our intensified research throughout the next years will be a singularity, a small point of a huge mass present inside every black hole. In our team's opinion, it's a place where every law of physics is being broken. Okay. Dying of the Sun, the article rectification. To editor so-and-so responsible for a scandalous article tarnishing my good name and diminishing my science achievements. I politely ask for a rectification of the article Dying of the Sun, a scientist's threats. On pages 9 and 10 from the 5th issue of the science periodical Young Astrophysicist, published in the current year. In the text appear not only fundamental mistakes of scientific nature, but also inappropriate quotations of my hypotheses delivered at the last Congress. I enclose a correction. According to my, I remind the authorship, Dr. Booza, not Bowser, research conducted during cosmic voyages, I acknowledge that the time of hydrogen burning out in stars depends on their mass. But this phenomenon applies to all stars, and ours, however we will try to enchant the laws of physics, isn't located, and nothing implies that it would be located, outside this phenomenon's range. What is my hypothesis then? In the future, all hydrogen fuel in the sun's core will burn out. A sphere of hydrogenic fusion will expand until the temperature drops below 10 million Fahrenheit. The core itself will shrink. Ashes from the hydrogenic fire will serve as fuel, allowing a second round of fusion reactions to begin. It will lengthen the life of the aging sun by a few 100 million of years. However, it is certain the sun will turn from a yellow dwarf into a red giant star. A gravitational pull toward Venus and the Earth will decrease. Thus, the mentioned celestial bodies will succumb to distancing themselves from the star, and as a result they will be somewhat rescued, but the mighty red sun will yet be able to consume Mercury before dying. I guarantee, based on my research, that the statement voiced by me about the sun living as a main sequence star for 10 billion years, that is, its existence began 5 billion years ago and it will shine for over 5 billion more, is true. However, it is not a, as we read in the opinion of so-and-so editor, threat based on labile hypotheses, baloney, and a pipe dream of a renown-seeking doctor of astrophysics sciences, disturbing an emotional well-being of human species. Evanescence is a process touching everything and every being in the universe. It also touches transfixed in the success aura of their unrefined writing and popularity editors of science periodicals. My respects, Dr. Booza. Postscriptum. A lack of reprint with the correction and a submission of apologies will force me, with a purpose to protect science and my person, to take legal action. Okay. So I wonder if that's... It has letterhead. So my guess is that doctor is here on the ship. Huh. I'm getting lost already. Good. Okay, let's go back here because I think this continues. Is there... I guess these base modules are all basically just trucks that they connected together.
I'm at the central module, in the headquarters.
You walked in, just like that.
Yeah, the doors were open.
Unbelievable, just unbelievable.
The ground is full of pixels. Do you see that too, or is that Twitch encoding? Yeah, I see that too. I guess that's something where the game can't, I don't know, doesn't do things right for the new graphics card or something, or maybe it's something we would have had with the old graphics card as well.
They've got a device for intercepting alarm signals. There isn't much of it. Single record.
Oh, death.
Poor guy. He's dead. Waited help for over a day. Critically low blood saturation. He died of hypoxia. At the time of his death, he was...
Yasna, is it necessary? This information will no longer help
somewhere near
anyone.
the city. 18561.
754. Yes, it's Gorsky. I'm sorry.
You lied to me. You lied how he died.
I knew you would blame yourself.
Well, of course I do. I could have saved him. Left him that fucking tank. Why didn't you let me?
I made the right decision, Yasna. Given the circumstances and our knowledge at the time, there was a high risk your sacrifice would kill you both.
I know that. I know. I'm sorry.
You have every right to be angry.
Yeah, maybe. But I don't see the point. It won't bring Gorsky back to life. Will it?
Okay.
I have a record of their mission. Each step, location, units, including dates.
I'm all ears.
Day 0, landing place. Their main ship's in sector AQ-28.
The Invincible? What? They didn't move it?
Seems so.
I'll try to track it down. Please tell me what else is in there.
Like us, they became interested in the ocean. They got there on the 7th day.
Quite late.
Guess they weren't in a hurry. Before setting up this base, they were stationed not far from here, but seemed very determined to reach this area. They dug a vast system of tunnels.
When did they finally get here?
On the 15th day of the mission.
They've been here for 2 weeks?
They conducted research and during excavations found, you won't guess, metal structures.
So we had no chance to outrun them.
Yeah. And they were already at an advanced stage of works when we were still in orbit. In the end, they sent a convoy to a neighboring sector.
So that was their last move.
Well, there's no information about their return. Maybe I'll find them there.
Highly probable. Do you know what the current day of their mission is?
They left on the 25th day. That's all I know. Well, I can't back out now. I have to follow them.
Well, it's your decision. Although I admit I'm also starting to wonder what you'll find.
People, Astrogator. They must be somewhere.
I'm sending a satellite. Soon I'll have an image of the area where the ship landed. We'll see if the Invincible's still there.
I'll continue to search their base. On the 24th day, they sent a convoy north to the sector. Oh, to the sector where I found Gorsky.
You suspect they went after him, having detected his signal?
Let's not get paranoid, Astrogator. I think they had something else in mind.
So that... Does that... So did they just talk about, oh, maybe they were trying to rescue him? Or they were trying to kill him to keep this quiet? Can't do anything with that. Okay. Whoops. Pushed the wrong button. Field base archives. Oh, you can actually view all these comics panels. That's nice. Oh, that's the pictures we found. I think those were the ones from that spider bot as well. Member of the Alliance. Explore. There is an icon in the bottom left to switch to the comic. I guess I accidentally triggered that with a key. Dragonfly en route. Okay, and that's where he hurts his foot. And then we arrive. And they find the fish. And there's an EMP. Guess that's our story. Wait, here. While looking for companions, Yasna comes across metal bushes and she's suddenly paralyzed by a terrible headache. Dazed, she stumbles and falls off a cliff. That's not how I read that, I think, because I think we walked back out again. Yasna wakes up all alone, disoriented and amnesiac in an unfamiliar... Oh, okay, that was what previously happened. Now I get it. Okay. She hopes that someone is still receiving her message despite connection issues. So that's where the game started. She's on a desolate... Yeah. To the camp and crew. Oh, we have a head injury apparently. Reach the camp. And Krauta. And we find Smarit. That she's dead. And we decided to bring her back. We also find Koval. I don't recall having a head injury. Oh. Yeah, nothing to say. Yasmin restarts the Commonwealth probe, which from now on accompanies her in a further journey. Okay, so we've brought the crew members back to the ship. Remember the bushes. Find Gorsky's rope. Yeah, okay. And we find Gorsky. Okay, we managed to get out. They don't even really mention the robots we find, I think. It's just, oh, we're getting back out and we're trying to get back in contact, and then we get back in contact. Okay, we find field base, we drive back. And then the Alliance base seems empty. Yasna discovers the destination of the last convoy that left the field base. She sets off after realizing that there may be a chance to find other people. Okay. What's this?
I'm at the control station. Several units can be controlled from here. I wonder which. I got the feed. But I can't get it to move. It's got a weak signal. Must be too far away.
Okay.
One is a flying unit. Some sort of probe.
Flying over the base.
Correct.
Can you extract data from it?
Sure. Never too much data. Especially in the current situation. I just need to find a place to land it.
Okay. Whoops. How do I go down? Ascend and descend is Q. There's footsteps.
Probe on the ground. Time to get into the records.
Okay. What else can we go into?
Damn. One's unavailable.
Probably out of reach, or they took it.
Okay, same, I guess. So I guess I've found what they were. What they wanted me to find. Oh, that ladder? Ah, we can climb the ladder. Okay, let's just have a quick look here. I think that's just leading us back. And these are just the driver's compartments, so let's go up, I guess, and see. Oh, cute. An observation dome. Oh, there seems to be a robot standing there. Oh.
Force field's down. I opened the passage. We can follow the convoy route now.
When you're ready, Doctor.
Ah, okay, that was a problem I hadn't even discovered yet.
And our satellite will be over their ship. Oh, we're lucky. Clouds are low.
Okay, so I would have...
Their ship's not here. Neither there or...
Are you still looking?
Mm-hmm. Not here either. Ah, bingo.
Yes?
Found it. They're still on the planet. Didn't fly away.
Good to know. Thank you.
That music is kinda Christmassy. Follow the Alliance convoy. Convoy path, okay. Okay, so we know where to go.
I'm entering the next module. I guess it's a biolab.
Huh. Mierva.
They had the opportunity to study organisms preserved in the ocean.
Oh, I guess that's one of those fish that we found. Spine has 4 sections. Tailbone, the massive long bones with broad epiphyses provided good stability. Bones made of hydroxyapatite and magnesium with numerous osteophytes in the joint spaces and calcifications on the diaphyses. Whatever that means.
The scientists excavated some animal remains and reconstructed their hypothetical appearance. I found similar remains underground, right after finding Gorsky. I wasn't sure if it was my imagination or not. Now there's no doubt. So long ago, reptilian organisms roamed the surface of Regis 3.
Okay, those are the fish. There's fish head, roly-poly fish head.
Wow. They found the same species of fish.
Did they confirm the similarity to those on Earth?
Yes, lots of similarities. Apart from one, I've never seen anything like this. They discovered a new organ. Even managed to run some tests already. According to their conclusions,
Yes?
It detects electromagnetic waves. That's why those fish were swimming away from our probe.
In other words, they've come across probes or something similar before. Something that threatened them.
Could guess her. In order to develop such an organ, they must have had a strong external stimulus. They detect the waves to survive.
Didn't we have, like, we encountered some, like the record we found of, was it Gorsky's probe? The things we found in the probe, those said that there was an EMP spike.
It started rotting.
It?
The fish.
In a bacteria-free environment? How so?
All living organisms serve as breeding grounds for bacteria. And there were both fish and humans in here. No longer alive. I could spend all day here if I could.
I'm not surprised, Doctor.
Huh. Okay, they just left the door open. It's kind of weird. There were several spots.
Still, nothing. It looks like a geology lab.
And I guess since we're no geologists, we don't get much more than that. Oh no.
The range of their ground measurements covers a much wider area. To my eye, it seems they use advanced sonar. What they dug up here stretches for tens of kilometers.
What do you mean? What's in the ground, Doctor?
Metal deposits. Those structures. We still don't know where they came from. In such a peculiar form.
This design is so perfectly retro-futuristic. You did not check first device? Wait, where was that? How long ago was that? Was that before I went outside, I guess? Back in the remote control. Oh. Let's see if I can find my way back there. Here, I guess. I thought the first was set to first, but maybe... Let's see what that is. Nope. Also nothing. But thanks. It's not always, sometimes you miss something and then you're sad in the end. It's kind of interesting that this stuff is all open. It's like they ran away or something. And like here, the back door is left open, which is also kind of weird.
Unbelievable. Not only do we know nothing about their origin, but the arrangement of these deposits is sort of puzzling. A ring system with a distinct center. The center of it is in... under the city. Huh. The one I escaped from.
So their presence there had nothing to do with us?
Looks like it.
Did they determine the entity's function? Origin? Anything?
Well, it's hard to say. There's nothing here about it.
Remember the drone you landed? Yeah. I'm just going to try to finish the inside of these rooms first and then look into the drone.
This base stands on the outer ring.
But good point, because like my mission objective is to follow them. I might have forgotten the drone by the time I got out.
They conducted a soil survey 500 meters deep.
Oh, that's a big piece of history, so to speak. What did they find?
Millions of years ago, life was abundant on the planet.
That would match our assumptions.
Yeah. Subdelta 92 class planets have very favorable conditions for the development of a biosphere.
So what happened? Did they draw any conclusions?
According to them, the extinction of life was caused by a supernova explosion.
The ground activity does not indicate...
It happened long ago. Longer than we anticipated. They've dated this event to 10 million years ago.
Only this one? The supposed end of Lyran's civilization.
Well, that's never been proven. There was practically no trace of them.
All right. What happened after?
If you ask me, that's 100 millions. Because, like, why would it stick out that much? But, okay, I guess someone... Maybe they just realized they'd put in the wrong number and put the sticker over it as a quick fix and recorded different dialogue.
Life was slowly recovering, but never returned to the pre-supernova peak.
Not enough time?
No. At first, it developed quickly, but then slowed down and declined.
Because another disaster?
Astrogator, the change in the biosphere development curve coincides with the occurrence of ferruginous clays.
This whole metal contraption, do I understand correctly?
Yes. I don't know what that has to do with it, though. Metals are really not that dangerous. The radioactive deposits marked here are not a definitive obstacle for life either. The biosphere has the ability to perfectly adapt, develop defense mechanisms, and fight back effectively.
Well, unless the planet is hit by a supernova wave.
Yes. Such sudden events leave no time for adaptation. Even if we assume that these metals were lethal to organic life, that extinction shouldn't last forever. And yet, life never again developed beyond the waters.
Does this mean another Dominator has appeared on the land? Or one that leaves no trace behind?
Therein lies the rub. The Alliance have conducted a great deal of research. That they haven't found a logical explanation for this phenomenon is, to put it mildly, disturbing. Clearly, we're dealing with something beyond our comprehension. And I mean human comprehension in general.
Can't get in here.
One of these diagrams shows a geological cross-section. As suspected, it's all metal below the surface, of relatively thin layers of rock. But compared to the rest of the continent, the deposits in this region are significantly younger.
The radioactive deposits were deep and geologically old. Wait, that's where we came from. Oops. Okay. Here's another open door. This looks like we might be able to go up there. Okay, and I guess that's the end of the building. Oh, and what do you know? We're next to the probe. Convenient that the one thing they left open was the one with all the important information. FTP-02, so I guess that's another of these drones. Does this have any writing on it? P2, no. This also has P2 on it. Okay. So we're assuming that's not asset reuse, but just a spare part.
First images from this area. If it's been flying long enough, it may store important information.
Caution, registry module. Push to eject. Okay, that's just the base. That's our rover, I guess.
It photographed the moment of my arrival. I'm on the slides.
We already know that. Is there something else?
No, the base is empty. The probe must have just started recording. Okay, finished. There wasn't much of it, really.
Okay. So, we still wanted to check whether we can go up there before we follow them. Is that a good idea to talk? But it's frozen and something fell over?
Huh. Some robot. Doesn't react to my presence at all. I don't know if that's a good sign or bad.
I wouldn't worry about it.
But that's kind of parallel to kind of looks like it's, I guess that's lying. No, but it's, why are they at this weird angle? Kind of looks like it dropped something and, you know, got stopped in time or something. I can't get in here. Another landing spot. All these have P2 on them. So I guess that's a model number and not probe number 2. I think that's where we came in. There's another of these. Anything here? It's interesting that they left all of this stuff open, like I would expect them to close it at the least. So did they run away? Whatever it was froze that spider bot in mid-move as well. I mean, since machines, you know, they yeah, it kind of seems to have like 1 foot raised a little bit, you're right. Yeah, that, I mean, for robots, it, like, an EMP would make sense. It would just stop working. You know, and so wouldn't move forward or anything, but it would also not fall down. So that kind of makes sense. But why didn't it sink that drone you landed? Because it might have been out of range? Very localized EMP or something, you know, if it was in the air. Maybe it was too high up. I mean, there's also this drone that kind of is still flying, so I guess there's a certain height above which that pulse dissipates or something. Oh, can we even... yeah, we can go there. I'm just glad that this is a game and they don't really have a timer for how much air I have left. So I can just go explore. Oh, but I can't go up there. Okay. They're not letting me there. And there's another one. I think I must have walked past that one and didn't even notice. And this one seems to be sunk into the ground. I mean, that kind of makes sense that it might have been caught in a sandstorm and they haven't gotten around to actually digging it out. Because, I mean, that is a lot of work, so if they had something important to do, then they would stop. Why is it so red in here? And I don't quite get this middle thing. Is that an elevator to look out?
Time seems to be slipping through my fingers like sand. So much sand.
You sound tired, Jasna.
Because I am tired, Astrogator.
Okay, so... I wonder if I should bother trying to look anywhere else. I think we'll take a short break here and then drive out. I think that might be the best spot. That's the line she says when you spend too much time at a place where there is nothing. I got that too, I think. Ah, okay. Yeah, we'll be on our way soon. Okay, so... I think we've explored good. So let's have a short break and be right back in about 5 minutes. See you. Polar shark, do 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 do. Polar shark, do 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 do. Polar shark, do 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 do. Polar shark. Polar shark, do 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 do. Polar shark, do 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 do. Polar shark, do 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 do. Polar shark. Seems I can just throw any block. Oh, no, what what did it do? Like a split like it just opened up and I couldn't even, like, is it faster? Did anyone see? No, why would I need blinds or anything like that? You know, I'm high up and I get more sunlight that way, and didn't think that, yeah, I get more sunlight. Duct tape. Woohoo. Da 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 da. Duct tape. Woohoo. Okay. At least I didn't run into them. And there's a bunch of medicinal plants here. That's nice.
Get a good glide in.
Gliding, gliding, gliding. Keep those doggies gliding. Through the streams, avoid striding. Aloy. Okay,
Let me do
let's
the
try
honor
this.
of breaking Ragnar's shield wall.
I hope you will. Let me now prepare the shield wall. Lord Ragnar, will this be the day? Stand fast, warrior. And if Loki
Whoa.
you may have a chance.
Heal. Oh. Whoa. Okay, that didn't work well. It's at least 100 degrees, probably more. I don't even know what the actual temperature is, and it's really nice and warm.
I sure like getting out of this fancy computer, said the corroded capacitor.
That's a good one, thanks, Ada. One trick you can do with the larger ones of those is to you can put them on a table, you know, so this would be like the tabletop, and then the rings in the back are just large enough that you can like put like a USB cable or something through it that you've plugged into your computer, and it will kind of, you know, like protect it from like falling down once you unplug it or something. So if you have like I don't know, like a keyboard that you hook up to your laptop or something, you can guide the cables so they don't hang around wildly and keep them from falling off the table when they're not plugged in. And ages ago I bought this little box full of those. Oh, a cop.
Nice badge.
Uh-oh, I know what's going to happen.
Okay, let me know when they get here.
Excuse me.
So the thing is, you know, like, these are correct now. These are on. These are on. That's good. If I turn this on, suddenly this is off. So I have to figure out how to, like, in this constellation, turn on a single one. Like, which steps I would need to do. And that's always... Ah, I think I've accidentally got it. Some of the guards have respawned.
Hey, over here.